Greetings. Before we start the anime recap, I just want to clarify that the anime studio stated that every characters in this anime are over 18 and they are adult. So, YouTube staff, don't just assume everything just because your mind is messed up.
いや、落ち着け俺。あのドジコだぞ。
美味しいね。
そんな目で見るわけないだろ。今日は酒の力でさっさと寝て、明日はドジコを送って帰ろう。ん？枕投げならやらねえぞ。
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Hey there, today I'm going to talk about a very wholesome cultural anime. If you like vanilla and romance, then this anime is just for you. If you don't know where to watch it, Google and Incognito are your best friends. By the way, this is not a normal anime.
大学2年。せっかくの連休だし、温泉宿に行くことにした。
The main character, Doi, is driving to a hot spring resort alone. He is crying and raging at the same time because his love confession was just rejected by his crush. If only he is driving a Mercedes instead of Toyota, then she would definitely accept his confession. Since he has already booked the resort, he has no choice but to go there to enjoy it himself. He wished that a girl will spawn out of nowhere for him. Right after he said that, he saw someone lying down on the roadside. What a miracle, his prayer has been answered. He knew that she might be in trouble and needs help, so he stopped the car to check on her. He called out to her to check if she is fine.
大丈夫ですか？って、あれ？こいつ、倉橋？ドジコじゃん。
At that moment, he suddenly realized that she is his old classmate from high school, and her name is Kuranashi. For unknown reason, she is cosplaying as a student. Instead of helping her immediately, he introduced himself to her.
俺、土井だよ。土井貴則。高校の時、一緒のクラスだった。
土井くん、久しぶり。
After she looked at him and greets him, she immediately passed out. He is shocked and he thought that her life is in danger. However, it seems like she is just hungry, so she passed out from exhaustion. After that, he brought her back to his car and he gave her some food and water. According to him, her nickname is Klutzy since she is clumsy and had several blunders when she was in high school. Then, he wants to know what she is doing here and why she is walking in such hot weather. She told him that she is trying to go to a hot spring resort. It seems like she was sick during the high school trip, so she couldn't make it. As a result, that gave her a huge regret since the graduation trip is very important to her. Therefore, she decided to have a redo of the trip after 2 years.
ドジコは修学旅行の時、タイミング悪く風邪をひいて参加できなかった。それが相当心残りだったらしく、2年経った今さら制服を引っ張り出して、修学旅行やり直しを決行した。
Due to plot purposes, she missed the bus, so she has no choice but to walk there by herself. However, she overestimated herself, so she passed out from being too exhausted. Then, he informed her that the inn where they went for the graduation trip has closed down, so he wants to know where she is staying. What a fucking surprise. She did not book any yet.
予約してないんかい。満室ですか。
When he arrived at the hot spring resort, the receptionist informed him that the resort is fully booked. Due to plot purposes, the other resorts nearby are the same too. This means that she has no place to stay and she has to go back. Well, she obviously doesn't want that, so he invites her to stay in his room.
こいつ帰る足もないし、俺の方はドタキャン女の空きがあるっちゃあるけど、一緒の部屋でいいか？
She accepts his request because it is a canon event. When they are in the room, he told her that the bath area is still open, so he wants her to take a bath. When he is taking a bath, he knew that nothing would happen between them because it is her. Despite that, he suddenly imagined her hopes and dreams, so that made him flustered. When he got out of the bath, he saw her waiting for him, and he realized that she has those legendary superior gene, unlike the editor. 俺が鍵持ってたから待たせちゃったか。
今出たところだから大丈夫。
Anyways, they are having dinner in their room, and he is trying to calm himself and his Excalibur down.
いや、落ち着け俺。あのドジコだぞ。
美味しいね。
そんな目で見るわけないだろ。
He suddenly has big brain and decided to drink some alcohol, so he will be out cold and the night will be over in an instant. Then she called out to him, and it looks like she wants to have a pillow fight with him. He actually refused her, and that made her sad. After that, he wants her to drink with him. I guess he wants her to sleep faster as well.
そんな顔すんなよ。せっかくの修学旅行だろ。
ありがとう。
おお、いける口か。好きなだけ飲め。しまった。
However, things do not go exactly as he planned. She can actually hold her liquor very well, and he is so done with that. However, she is already drunk, so is him. Then, she wants to hang out at the hot spring together. When he is getting dragged by her, he accidentally tripped on something, so he fell toward her. What a surprise! Anime physics are working correctly this time. Moving on, since he might hurt his wrist, he landed his hand on her hopes and dreams to cushion the fall. Fortunately, it is very effective, so he did not get any fall damage. Too bad the editors are not very effective, and I will break my wrist instead. Anyways, she is not wearing any melon protective gear at that time, so he could enjoy such magnificent view of the Twin Mountains. After a while, he apologized to her for landing without her permission. However, she told him that she is fine with it and allows him to make the next move.
トイック高則くんなら。
Since he is also drunk, he couldn't control himself and starts to inspect those superior genes like his life depends on it. As a standard operating procedure, she starts to clean his Excalibur the climate-friendly way to ensure that his Excalibur is clean and germ-free. After the sterilization process is over, it's time for protein time. He doesn't want to be cancelled, so he requests the dungeon permit from her. She gave it to him, and he immediately charged into her dungeon without any protective gear because he is a Sigma. During the protein time, both of them confess their feelings to each other. As a result, this means that both of them are in a relationship now. In the end, he gave her dungeon a lot of fresh homemade protein shake to end such wonderful night. On the next day, both of them are taking a bath.
どうだ？修学旅行やり直しの気は済んだか？
She looks sad because she didn't have enough time to make more good memories. He noticed that, so he suggested that both of them should go on a trip next semester break.
じゃあ次の休みの時、またどっか二人で修学旅行でもするか？
She happily agrees to it. Now, that is a wholesome happy ending right there. Well, that is the end of my recap for this wholesome cultural anime. This anime has 2 episodes, and this recap is about episode 2. These are the comments and feedback for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about the romance in this anime? Is it wholesome? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone, or with your families for some top 10 family moments.